SMMA has changed dramatically over the past few years, and I've been able to scale my SMMA to 150K a month, and we've had 100K months ever since November. And in today's video, I'll give you 3 key pieces of advice that will help you scale your SMMA to 100K plus a month. So let's go ahead and dive in. And the first piece of advice I have for you is to go all in on AI. Without AI, our agency would not be able to be at 150K a month right now with this lean of a team. And before I even got started in my agency journey, AI was not really like a huge thing, and I was having to do everything manually within our agency. So like I would have to do all the copywriting, I'd have to create all the ads manually, so I'd have to film a bunch of UGC ads, or we would have to hire out a bunch of UGC creators, which is actually really expensive. And obviously, yeah, you could go down the cheap route of UGC, but like you're not gonna get the best creators if you go down the cheap route and things like that. But it wasn't until we actually started implementing and going all in on AI that our agency started scaling. And we hit our first 100K month in November of 24. And this was largely due to AI because we started implementing all these AI ads and being able to pump out that many more ad creatives, opposed to like if our agency was not doing that many ad creatives and we were only doing like 1 or 2 ads a week, or we were doing a bunch of UGC ads every single day, it would have taken a lot longer to scale the agency up. And like, honestly, like, yeah, you can still run a successful agency without AI in 2025, but it's going to be a lot harder for you to compete with those who are actually using AI and going all in on AI, because they can just outproduce you in almost every single aspect of your business because of these AI. And like, they don't need like a huge team, and you can take home that much more profit if you use AI. So what you need to be doing is going all in on AI copywriting, creating these AI ads, and using AI to help with every single aspect of your business so you can have a really lean team. And there's never really been a time like this before where you can just have a single one-man business get you up to like the 50K a month mark, in which you don't really need that much other help. And honestly, you could do 100K a month, but like with like just like a one-man business, but it's going to be a lot harder for you like after that point. And that's when like I recommend, like when you start hiring out to actually help you with all of these different aspects of your SMMA, is after the 50K a month mark, because you can have a really lean team with the power of AI and make an ungodly amount of profit, because AI can do the majority of the hard work for you. And then all you really have to do is just get on sales calls and close more clients as you go on. And obviously, like, AI hasn't gotten to that point yet where it can take all the sales calls for you and close all these clients for you. But honestly, like within like 4 to 5 years, I bet that's definitely like a possibility as well. So I think like the biggest piece of advice I could give to you if you're an agency owner and you're not using AI yet is to literally just go all in on AI and literally do everything you can to learn AI every single day. So whether that's AI copywriting, like doing all these different softwares to help with AI ads. So whether that's learning 11 Labs, learning VO3, Sora, any of these new AI softwares that can give you a boost in like a competitive advantage over other agencies who are not yet using it, will allow you to make that much more money like within this whole space. And I couldn't even imagine like where our agency would be without AI today, because I literally use AI copywriting like literally like almost every single one of my ads. Like there's some ads in which I do it manually and that takes a little bit longer, but I use AI to help like come up with new ideas. I help AI like actually write out the full scripts, especially for YouTube, because like those are really long scripts in which we got to create out each and every day. And like without that, we'd be able to like not have that much volume, especially in like YouTube ads and then meta ads as well. Like we literally like 90% of our ads are AI ads. So if like AI was completely wiped out of like Earth right now, like I don't even know what we would do. Obviously you'd have to go back like towards like the UGC method, but like obviously like now you can do AI UGC, and all those AI characters are getting like really, really good so that you can have like a huge competitive advantage and pump out a bunch of different ad creators every single day. Because honestly, it's more about like the creative and like your messaging within the ad rather than like the person like depicting it. So like you can have like an AI voiceover ad do far better than a UGC creator if the messaging and everything like that is better. And like especially like all these platforms like Meta, YouTube, TikTok are literally all going towards everything like on the creative, and like the targeting and stuff doesn't really matter anymore. So everything's on the creative, and if you're not using AI, you're going to be far behind all of these other agencies who are using it to get ahead of all the other agencies, right? So piece of advice number one is to go all in on AI and get that competitive advantage while you still can, because obviously there's going to continue to be more AI developments, more like AI softwares coming out that can help you get like ahead. And no matter what happens, if like another software gets like replaced by another one, you can just learn that new software pretty quickly, because like once you learn the fundamentals of AI and like how to do AI advertising, you can basically learn anything new pretty quickly on that. So go all in on AI and it'll allow you to scale up to 100K a month much easier. And the second piece of advice I have for you is to focus heavily on service delivery, because earlier on in my agency journey, I was in a lot of different coaching programs, and honestly, a part that kind of got neglected in all of these coaching programs was service delivery. But over time throughout my agency journey, I realized service delivery is literally the most important thing in all of this if you want to make money long term. So all these coaching programs would have everything you need to know about like getting new clients, and like literally have very little to do with like actually keeping those clients and actually like being able to like service them like correctly so you can keep them for years and years, rather than just like losing those clients after month one and then getting more clients after that. But like we're in like a position like where we don't really need to get a ton of new clients, because we already have a good client base that we already just keep happy like within all of this, and we just focus heavily on service delivery and keep scaling up our current clients, because I think that's like a better way to go about things, rather than like churning and burning all of your clients and like not being able to like get them good results. But you can actually get new clients every single month. So you're basically just throwing a bunch of money into ad spend or quote email every single month. But if you can't keep these clients, you're not going to make money long term. And yeah, you can have like huge revenue months, but if you're losing all these clients the next month, there's literally no point in running your agency, because you're just going to get a bad rep of like, oh yeah, these guys can't like actually do a good service delivery and like actually can't get me results. But like what you want to do is have like the best client results that you can get, so that these companies are really like reliant on you. Like if you're like a core part of a company's business, they will pay you for that like significantly. If you are a core fundamental like to their business and they need you to keep having really good months, like that's where you want to be. Like that makes you far more valuable than any other agency like that you can do, right? So like, yeah, a lot of these agencies, like they can promise the world, but they can't actually get them good results. But if you come in and you actually get great results for these clients and they stay with you for a year, like they're going to be like, if they somehow like get rid of you, they're going to be like, oh crap, like where did a lot of my business go? Because like if you're a huge part of them getting new business and like they can rely on you every single month, they're gonna make you a huge part of their business, and they're gonna keep paying you month after month to keep their business going as well, and to keep their business to keep scaling up as well. So you literally need to place a huge emphasis on service delivery. And not that many people like really go into service delivery and like how to actually get good results. So this goes back into like my point, like for my first piece of advice is that like you need to go all in AI, because AI can allow you to get really good results for these clients, because especially they're like ads in which like none of these business owners are going to like know how to create really good AI ads, and they don't really want to. So if you go all in on AI ads, you can be different from the market, get a lot better results than a lot of people on the market. Because I look through ads library every single day. There's not like an absurd amount of people using AI ads. And like, I thought like, oh yeah, there's be so many people like doing AI ads, but you still see a lot of people just try to do UGC ads. And yeah, like regular image ads do work. So like those are good to like mix in with all of your AI ads. But if you use AI, you can actually like get ahead in service delivery and get really good like results for your clients, because you can like do it like at scale, and then also be able to like do it consistently as well. So my piece of advice number 2 is literally do not neglect service delivery, because this will be the key for you making long-term money in the agency game. And if you really want to make this a long-term business rather than just like a short-term money play, you have to go all in on service delivery and get good results for your clients. And I have many different videos going over like how to actually like run ads properly, like how to actually create these AI ads, how to do AI copywriting, and all of the key fundamentals that you need to do in order to actually provide a good service at scale and to do it consistently, so these clients keep paying you month after month for years, right? And my last piece of advice for you is to never hire too early. And a huge mistake I see a lot of people make in the agency game is like they want to hire out right away when they don't know how to do everything in their business yet. And the huge flaw in this is like if you don't know how to do a lot of like the big parts of your business, how do you expect to actually hire out someone to do a better job than you if you don't even know what you're doing in the beginning? And like I know what I'm saying like might not seem like right in like the beginning, but you don't have the resources to go out and hire someone who will actually be fully ready to actually like handle everything and like do a better job than you at the beginning, right? So this is why you need to like learn how to do everything in your business at first. So you need to know how to edit the videos. You need to know how to actually run the ads properly. You need to actually know how to create winning ads so that you can hire out people to help you with this like after you get to like the 30 to 50K a month mark. And like this will make your job so much easier like once you're trying to train people up. But if you bring people on and you try to train them and you don't even know what you're doing, they're going to get bad results. And that's a huge mistake we made in the game. We thought we could hire out and just that would solve all of our problems. But we would hire people and like we'd bring them on and like we'd be like, oh yeah, like just do a good job, right? And it's like if we don't even know what we're doing in the beginning, like how would we expect them to do a better job than us? So like obviously you know what happens like when we hired them, they came in and they didn't do a good job, but it's honestly all because of us. So what you need to do earlier on in your journey is like learn how to do everything in your business, and then you can go in and actually train these people up so that they can do a good job and they know like what to do and how to actually get good results like based on like what you train them on. And especially in the beginning, you're not going to have those resources to go pay 25K a month for like a really good hire that can do like majority of everything that you want to do. You just don't have that type of money in the beginning. And honestly, like you don't need to hire out like those people like right in the beginning. You should be learning how to do everything in the beginning so that you can run a profitable agency and do this for years and years to come, and not just literally like have a few good months of money and then just it wipe away. So literally just wait to hire out until you're at like the 30 or 40 like K a month mark. Obviously you can hire out like video editors in the beginning. Like once you get a good like fundamentals of like, oh yeah, like this is what like a good video ad should look like. And you hire out those video editors overseas, because that's not like a huge thing to do. But like obviously like if you want like really good media buyers, and if you want really good like copywriters, different things like that to actually help with like the AI copywriting, like everything that you do within your business, you're gonna need a good chunk of change if you want to like hire really good people. And if you want to hire someone that is a little bit lower like on your monthly pay, like what you're going to have to do is train them up. But if you don't know how to actually train them up in the beginning, it's all going to fail in that whole thing. So learn everything you can about the business, and so you know every single part of the business so you can train properly on it later, and that'll really help you scale like once you start hiring. But that is all I had for you today in today's video. If you got any value out of this video, drop a like, comment, subscribe. And if you want to work with me one-on-one to help us start and scale your own agency, book a call below. But that is all I had for you today, so get to work and peace.